I'd give you one example. I don't want to talk about one example, but I'll just give you one example. We had a treaty in our neighborhood. Pakistan had a treaty, Indus Water Treaty, which stayed stable for 65 years. It survived war after war after war between two nuclear powers. It survived because no one can change nature. You can't stop the wind from blowing. You can't stop water from flowing. And yet, last year, this treaty was placed in abeyance. There was no legal provision in the treaty to take any unilateral action, and yet this treaty was put in abeyance. And it wasn't put in abeyance because it was legally defective. It was put in abeyance, or so it is suggested, because it did not serve the politics of one country. So it was the politics that basically defined whether the water in times to come, the nature in times to come, shall continue to behave in the way it has been behaving over millennia. There's no legally binding multilateral framework that can compulsorily kind of lead this judgment into compliance. The rule-based regimes are collapsing. Multilateralism, ladies and gentlemen, is weakening. And there are new doctrines rising of unilateralism, defensive, offensive, or offensive, defensive, or preemptive strikes. I don't know what these are, but I can tell you that even water is getting weaponized. The one treaty case that I submitted to you is not the collapse of the treaty, it is the revelation. Treaty has been revealed, treaty has not collapsed. And let me submit to you that if these frameworks persist, it is not just about Pakistan. No downstream country in the world after this shall have water rights. No downstream, mark my words, once this precedent is set, no downstream country across the world would have water rights. And if this treaty doesn't hold, then all of the treaties of the world are not worth the weight of the paper on which they were printed.